the wedding of Headmistress Gilbetta to her longtime fiance, Kashano the Sharp, sister to Kashano the Quick, absolutely losing her mind at this very moment.
This is... Where's the...
As the Academy's administrator, the goblin named Wormspit, approaches her desk. Headmistress, I have the field reports for you, as well as the construction reports.
Great.
On
yes.
the church.
Have a seat. And she shoves a stack of papers off of the chair that sits across from her desk. She just shoves it in the floor. She's like, have a seat.
If you see a skeleton, don't kill it, please. We've already had this conversation
Where is it?
today. No, it's not. Stop. I need everyone. He's Harold. He's the equivalent of not a student, but he's here to learn and work with us. Just ignore him.
A foreign exchange student.
Look, if the thing's not attacking anyone, let the thing live. Do its thing.
I want to be very clear. If this thing is a student, regardless of paperwork needs to be signed. We do not need to be liable for any accidents. That happened.
He's already dead, so do we have like a library?
I don't care.
Do we just give out to people? How does that work?
No, because when people are on our campus, we're liable for things that can happen to them.
I'll get right on
the paperwork. I'm just saying.
I got you. Don't worry. I got you. And I start.
The other thing is, and she looks at Pin and she says, a staff merchant is on his way to the keep.
Like a merchant who is joining our staff?
Sure. Okay.
The entire crab shack is silent for a moment.
Yeah, okay.
I guess we could use one.
Gilbetta's just gonna let him not be happy because he ruined it for himself. So,
okay.
Don't forget the invitation samples are in my office.
Yes.
Please have one. Please at least have it narrowed down to 2 by the time I get back.
I will do my best.
Of course, I like the beachy ones, but they're like there's pink in some of them, I guess.
I love you. We're going a little hard on the water theme.
I know, but it's just so pretty.
Okay.
He can't take off.
I don't want to talk about your shirt, okay? I spent a lot of money on your other shirt, and then you died, and it was all gone.
I mean, it slightly delayed my death.
Great.
Are you certain it's not?
It's a free boat. It's a free boat. How are you complaining about a completely free boat? We don't really have to do this, and she's gonna bonus action turn back into Gilbetta. And I'm going to have so I still have a potion of diminution, and I'm gonna make Kathak drink it
to become tiny.
Yes. And then boop right in my pocket, and I'm fucking booking it.
All right,
and I'm being like, we can just go. It's fine.
We have had issues with the cult of crushing wave before. They take young naive tritons and sway them to their destructive way of thinking. Boils my blood.
I personally know someone that was in charge of or something of one of the groups, so
well, I hope you slew them thusly.
No, it's fine, Lilith. Look, my fine. My ex-husband was in charge
I knew it.
of one of them. We fought.
There was some tension.
over
let
a
me tell you.
over the trident of a Hydra. It was a thing.
Are you into bad boys?
I like
And girls,
to
you've
murder.
met my sister.
Also, when I knew him, he was so boring. You don't understand. Like, we were together for 100 years, like before my parents died, and it was the most boring 100 years of my life. It was horrible. That's why I left, because I was like, I have to get out of here. Because my parents died, and then I wanted to explore the world, and he was a little homebody. He wanted to stay home. He didn't want to see anything out there in the world, what the world had to offer. So I was like, okay, goodbye. And then apparently he went fucking nuts.
Yeah, isn't he attached to a shark now?
Yes!
What?
He's like got some
He's
shark
like a
chaps,
centaur, but with
but
a
made out of
shark
shark.
instead of...
but like alive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a drawing of this. What?
It's...
We're gonna need a
Classless
diagram
chaps, but it's a
of
living
of the shark chaps.
Look, he's the worst.
The
That's all you need
shaps.
to know.
I didn't mention it earlier because I didn't want to exasperate the situation.
Uh-huh.
There are some assassins trying to kill me currently.
Never even... You really fucking buried the lead on this one.
I apologize. Normally I would handle such things on my own, but if you could take care of it, should they arrive. I'm not positive that they'll even be here tonight. But just keep a lookout and ensure that they don't interrupt our date, please.
Yeah, great. Sure, we'll try to keep the assassins that are coming after you from ruining your date, at which what I was about to say was that Calazar is very nervous and very scared. And so you need to just be you, but like, don't I don't know. I'm the type I believe that if you're yourself, regardless of whoever the fuck that is, shit's gonna work out. Because I don't have fucking time to be anybody else other than me. I barely have time to be me. So, but what the fuck ever. I don't know.
I understand completely, and it's really quite helpful what you're doing here. I think if I had to instantiate my dragon form in front of him, it would frighten him right off.
Yeah, probably.
So if you could keep me from having to do that to combat these foes, I would be so appreciative.
Yeah, great. Do we know like how many assassins? Like
Their numbers are endless, but they only come a few at a time.
Okay, great. We'll just set up a perimeter. Fucking last minute. That's fine.
I'm sure you can handle it. They're nothing. I wipe them away with a single breath most of the time.
Great. I'm gonna go now.
All right, I'll sit up here and wait for Calazar.
Yeah, you do that. Okay, great. And then I'm just like, fuck. And I'm like, running to fucking find Kashano or Cookie or fucking whoever, like the first person I come across. And I'm like, fuck. And I'm running. And I like stumble across.
About over there, Pen.
Hey!
Gilbetta, you seem like you're having a
Everyone is
rough
yelling.
morning.
Everyone was
What's wrong?
whispering, and now everyone is yelling, and I'm just upset about it.
Gilbetta, why?
I'm just... Look, yesterday was a long day.
You crushed a slug. That's a great victory. You can be well known throughout the land as the Crush Slugger.
No.
No?
No?
Slug Crusher might catch on better.
You necromanced. It was great.
We fought things. It wasn't boring for once.
It was still a little boring, I'll be honest.
What would make you happy?
It was like 5 minutes of whatever.
Do you just want to take a swim?
I always want to take a swim. That's not even a question.
Okay, go.
I don't look.
You seem especially disturbed this morning. What's going on?
I just had yesterday was weird. My fiance is gone.
What?
Because she's off on a thing. She's doing a thing. It's fine.
Do you want me to call her for you?
She's fine. I'm sure she's fine. She can handle herself. sure everything is fine. I just had a weird trance last night. Everything is fine.
Do you want to
It's
share?
A weird trance, like
No?
dream.
Just no, yeah, like my trance was particularly, I don't know. Usually there's like a whole thing. Last night it was particularly vacant. I don't know. It's weird. Like there was like just nothing in my trance last night. I don't know what's. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just with the gemstones and something about a dragon. Whatever. It's fine. I'll just be over here.
So, you're worried about nothing?
Yeah.
Since nothing
The
happened?
lack of something is still something.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just weird when there's nothing going on in my trances. It's fine.
You might be overthinking.
I think because everything has been so world indie and crazy, now that it's not, my brain is just trying to fill in the shadows with more shadows, and so it's just weird. I'm just a weird spot. It's fine. Everything is fine. I've got a wedding to plan. I don't really have time for all of this.
Like,
How
when
is
your
the wedding
friend
going?
Is obviously going through something.
Uh-huh.
but-
How is the wedding going? Do you need any help?
It's fine. The invitations are picked and the decor is picked. We still got to finish the temple. I was gonna have Tommy do my dress, but he's not here. It's fine. I have to.
Well, that
think of something else.
I think segues us nicely into the next order of business.
Somewhat panicked look in the eyes.
Okay, I will cast message
Okay.
and I'll say, "Are you in there? Can you hear me?"
Dark pine crossing. Orange cap. Powdered.
Is that how this happened to you, or how to help you?
Cure.
Also, Ham Gilbetta, Pen's friend. That Quill's his brother, right? Or is Pen's mom's brother?
Quill is his brother.
Okay. I thought, yeah, Gilbetta's like, yeah, your brother's a dick. She's like, I'll see if I can get the Dark Pine Crossing orange caps powder something. It's not a lot to go on. That's fine. I know you're dealing with a lot right now.
His eyes are screaming.
Yeah. And Gilbetta says, are you sure? Is this the only way?
Next up, Nimby goes after the next closest target. Flies down to Gilbetta.
Yep.
Swinging his Morning Star. That's a crit.
That's a crit. That's a crit.
Roll 20 wants to kill Gilbetta still. So that's only 23 damage. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That's just multi. He crits again.
I tried. I only get one reaction. I'm sorry.
Why does Roll 20 want to kill Gilbetta so bad? Okay, that's 32 piercing damage.
Yeah, all right.
Gilbetta,
Hey, what's up?
how you doing?
Gilbetta she takes the damage and she goes, "Woo!" She fucking
Oh, good. She's okay.
All right, then I will need a medicine check to administer it correctly.
The 21.
You nail it, and you administer the healing concoction to the king. Gilbetta, you're administering the medicine. As the medicine goes down, you can see a bright light shining in the king's throat as it moves down into his body, illuminating him from under his clothes.
Okay. Sure.
You're like, yeah, all right.
All right. This seems normal.
It's lighting up, and the king blinks very rapidly, and then starts to breathe a little bit faster, and slowly begins to clench his fists as he attempts to rise up from the bed. And you hear no sound because you're still in a zone of silence.
Uh-huh.
But he's patting his chest and looking about, and he looks at you and he nods.
That's okay.
And you can tell by the look of him he is a bit out of breath. He says, "Where is my son?"
And nothing comes out because we're still in a zone of silence.
But you don't hear it.
And I'm just like, I assume I know what he's asking, and I'm just like, I'm trying to like your baby court with the queen. I don't know. It's charades.
There's a baby getting hammered by an evil demon.
Not in my kingdom. Let's go.
And I don't. Do I? If I think that they're gone, I'll drop the silence.
Okay.
And I'll be like, and then I can use message.
Right.
And I'm like, he's in the courtroom with. Cool. Do you want to try to like sneak out of here, or do you just want to be all badass about it and be like, I'm the fucking king, get the fuck out of my way? Because I'm down with either one of those plans.
I am not some pompous ruler. I can defend myself. Let's go to the courtroom.
All right, so badass we go. Here we go. Yeah, and I'll just I'll kind of just follow his lead. But I'm walking like Moonstone Hammer in one hand and Lunar's Edge in the other.
You're just like, I'm ready.
I'm like, look, we got this.
All right, you take them cruising down. Lilith, you're still being chased. I apologize. I mean no offense by it. I'm positive you're a reputable establishment. I've only heard good things. I don't feel so well.
When's the last time you kissed anybody?
Oh, I'm flattered, but I'm not in such a state right now.
I like women. So,
Who'd you kiss?
Oh, nobody, I think.
You think?
It's-
Okay, great.
It's been a long time, although I did have a dream a few nights back. Of a beautiful maiden pressing her lips to mine.
Was this around the Borskir Bridge?
Yes, exactly.
And the other guy, the green one that you were traveling with, did he have the same dream? Did you guys talk about it, or?
No, we didn't discuss our dreams, but he did have a bit of a spring in his step that morning.
I quietly turned towards Gilbetta and a sharp.
Of course he does. Hey, Gilbetta fucking not. Headmistress.
Now that Lilith gets it.
Better not fucking what?
It only took her years. It's fine. She's like, she just got the joke. Gilbetta fucking not, headmistress of the Avalon Knights Academy, and came looking for Kashano the Benevolent.
Well, you would be. It is very nice to meet you. I'm confused why you would come here to see me.
So I'm getting married.
Oh, what a wonderful thing!
And I really need a wedding singer, and I've heard great things. Also, I've heard you're doing wonderful things, and you sound like my kind of peoples. So,
Well,
how the fuck are you? And she reaches her hand out for a handshake.
Popping around the corner of Gilbetta's shoulder. And people falling asleep, cursed, bad. That's also going on.
Yeah, the Varguli thing.
We don't have to lead with that, guys.
Lilith is having her arms a little folded out of like a little bit of insecurity and jealousy. Just like, should I pick her? Shut up. I'm like,
You're gonna be in the wedding. Shut up.
Kashana was just kind of like, she looks a little bit confused, but we'll reach out her hand and shake, kind of like take it with both hands, take your one hand with both, and just do like a very soft like movement, slow movement of the hand, like congratulations. It is very nice to meet you. I wish this were under a little bit of better circumstances, however.
It's look, not gonna lie, she's not happy to see him.
Oh, probably not.
And so just to be safe, she's like on guard. She's like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Do I really look like I'm in a position to menace you?
Looks like you've already been menaced.
Exactly.
What happened?
I've been overthrown.
Have you been overthrown by someone that shares your ideals or disagrees with them?
No. I don't know what ideals they have. They sent assassins. And when I went to look for my guards, they were gone.
How long ago was this?
A few days. I've been on the run for a while now.
I assume you have some ideas about who might have done this?
No. That's why I'm here.
Well. Can you walk?
Yes. I've treated the wounds as best I can, but I've come to hire your organization for protection and help find out who has overthrown the dragon cult. Or
Yes,
my
well,
position therein.
that is information that I would like to have. But it's not a decision I can make alone, whether or not we help you.
So what is your procedure for such things?
I have a team. And I really have no intention of taking you to the keep. Sharp, watch him. And Gilbetta will step out of the room.
Like a hawk, my dear.
Gilbetta will step out of the room and get on the sending stone. Hey, Kashano,
Yeah.
I need you guys to come to the Waterdeep estate.
Is everything all right?
That remains to be seen.
Should we be prepared for a fight?
I don't think so, not at this moment. Vakala Enna is here.
That fucking guy?
Yeah. And he's very worse for wear. And I tend to leave him that way until we check out his story.
All right, fair enough. We'll be right there. And I'll put it away.
A large figure in a heavy cloak departs the house. You can tell that this is Ogbog, but he's thrown a lot of layers on so that he doesn't get like there's a bugbear in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
And kind of walks out and kind of approaches you. Hey, Waterdeep.
Yeah, I don't really blame you in your position. I'm not really super fond of it some days myself. Is the way
It's not
things
even
stand.
the regular stuff. It's just too crowded, you know?
I mean, yeah, that's it's a city, so there's not much really to do
Yeah,
about that.
I like my space. I think it comes with being a big guy.
I mean, that's why you've got a perfect little spot at the keep, I think, that you've carved
Yeah.
out for yourself.
Yeah, at least we got nice wide open spaces here. Even when you got no roof and Waterdeep, it feels like it's coming down on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit. That's kind of why I've been taking the patrols, because I have a couple of conversations that I have to have, and I just haven't wanted to have them yet because they're uncomfortable.
Yeah. Gotta love those uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah. Not
I'll
looking
be
forward
honest.
to that one.
It kind of makes me miss my old days where I had those conversations with the end of my mall.
Ogbog, me and you have a lot in common when it comes to that. Because I tell you what, there's nothing more that I love than having a conversation with somebody that's at the end of my moonstone hammer.
Yeah. Can't mace away all your problems.
Nope.
And that always the case.
Can't mace them away. I can pray them. I can try to pray them away all day, though.
Yeah. I've never been a religious type, but it agrees with you.
Yeah, it's didn't used to be this way, so it's kind of still weird sometimes to me that I'm a fucking prophet. I don't like. What the fuck is that? Me? What the fuck?
I don't know. I always figured, greatness would be something you just kind of stumble upon along the way, but I've always just been a grunt.
I think you are far more than a grunt, Ogbog. You are one of a fucking kind. And I could not be happier that your family is with us at the keep.
Me too.
Damn it, Ogbog. I was out here in my little world. And now I think it's time. I think I need to go have one of these conversations.
Well, sometimes you just gotta take it on the chin.
Yeah. Hey, do you want somebody else to cover the patrol out here, or?
Nah. Walter says he can handle things outdoors. I just figured I'd come out and get some fresh air.
Hey, feel that. I can't wait to fucking swim. There's no water anywhere in this place. Can we?
Right?
Should we
And
go-
they call
should
the
we-
place Waterdeep. It's
I
weird.
know, it's crazy.
Thank you.
Can we? Oh, we need to put a pool, and we gotta talk about this. I can't.
Yeah,
do
we
this.
should hang out more.
We should hang out more. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
All right.
And
Good
she
luck
goes,
with our guest.
Yeah, there's a lot of emotions going around about that one.
Yeah.
And she'll
That's,
she'll go to like walk away, and she's gonna stop and turn back, and she'll say, "Hey, Ogbog,
Yeah.
If the choice was yours, what would you do?
Oh,
Right?
if it was me, I'd probably have a fight discussion with him.
That's fair.
You know, drop weapons, bare knuckle, hammer it out, talk about what you think.
Well, I'll tell you what, if nothing else, if we'll come back to that. If nothing else works and everything else fails, we'll come back to that.
Hey, sometimes you never really get to know somebody until you fight them.
Gonna be a lot of fighting in the next couple of days.
Well, hope you get to know all of them.